Do you know who you are? It's an inquiry that seems very simple, yet is one of the most difficult questions to answer. The truth is, the question is difficult because there isn't any one singular answer. Each person is different, meaning that there are billions of different ways to interpret and answer the question. In an attempt to answer it though, we as a species have developed many ways to measure and compartmentalize people to try and understand them better. Some have limited merit, and some have no truthful applications. Looking at you, male hierarchy chart. One of these attempts to understand people better is Refine Self, a personality test / video game where your choices reveal what kind of person you are. Don't let its limited color palette and simple art style fool you though. This game is full of heart and emotions that you might not even realize you're feeling. The game revolves around a robot whose creator has just died. They then explore the small island they live on and reminisce about their time with the scientist who created them, all while interacting with the other NPCs on the island, almost all of whom are also robots. You can talk to, buy from, sell to, or accept tasks from these various other residents. For example, one girl, who might be a robot too, I can't really tell, asks you to help her paint a picture, of which you get a nice relaxing moment doing so. What you do in the game is very important. The actions and choices you make have a direct impact on the ending you get, and each ending is tied to a personality type you got on your playthrough. The game has a ton of different personality types that you can end up with. For example, on my first playthrough, I got the researcher personality, but I got something completely different on my second playthrough. The things you choose to do or choose not to do are what dictate your personality type. Even something as simple as sitting on a bench or touching a lamppost will impact your final score, and maybe even reveal an aspect of your own character. What's even cooler is that for certain choices, the game will even tell you what percentage of players on record have made a similar, the same choice, or a completely different choice from you. But choices without consequences are meaningless. And sure, you can make choices like buying a pack of cigarettes or gambling your life savings away, but there are some really impactful choices that you can make in every playthrough. Like with the ladder robot, he can create a shortcut for you, and you can even choose one of two places for the shortcut to be. The problem? He will die if you create this shortcut. That's because, well, as a ladder, he is the shortcut. He will die, and his body will serve as a way for you to reach a place that you couldn't before, or a place that you can reach but takes a considerable amount of time to get there without him. The game is full of choices like these, some being menial, and some being the difference between life and death. That being said, this game has a heavy and melancholic atmosphere throughout your multiple playthroughs. Combine that with various memories that tell a depressing yet emotional story of your creator. Also, different memories can play on each different playthrough, and I made the mistake of not paying attention, and I essentially skipped an entire cutscene. Don't do what I did. Actually read the dialogue. I won't talk about the main story any more than I already have, because it's best to experience it blind. And rest assured, I've made sure not to mention anything majorly relevant to the story, nor have I mentioned anything that you don't already experience within the first 5 minutes. But if you want a game that's relaxing but still compelling, emotional yet charming, saddening and beautiful, Refine Self is for you. It's an underappreciated masterpiece that tricks you into playing a personality test that instead makes you ponder about the time you have left on Earth and the impact you have on the people around you. This simple yet beautiful game is proof that video games are indeed a form of art, and they can be just as compelling as traditional art forms. Time is a limited resource, and we only get so much of it in each of our lives, which is why I want to thank you for taking time out of your life to watch my content. If there's anything I forgot to mention, then feel free to comment about it down below. Subscribe for future content, and I hope to see y'all next time.